heading straight to the 10th bout, and this bout is a highly anticipated match as we have Arsalan Dastparvar. He has a deep amateur background and he's making his second professional fight. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of super featherweight action. Red corner, Arsalan Dastparvar.
They all fall down. Blood on my gloves, shears all around. Sweat on my brow, the sound's profound. Don't need a king to wear the crown. One by one they hit the ground hard. Fear in their eyes, they show their cards. I stand tall, they cannot bar. Might of the warrior leaving scars. Champion rises from the fight. Knock them down under the lights. Glory found with every strike. No one can stand.
Introducing to you first, fighting out the blue corner, wearing black with white trim, with a professional boxing record of no victories, no defeats, and 1 bout even. Hailing out of and proudly representing China, Qiang Wang. And his opponent fighting out the red corner, wearing black with red trim. He has a deep amateur background and a professional boxing record of 1 victory, no losses, and no bouts even. Representing Iran, Arsalan Dastparvar. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, Ajahn Christian Date, and the 3 judges scoring ringside. Judge number 1, Judge Tanin Pupil. Judge number 2, Judge Pakapon Songmani. And Judge number 3, Judge Carlos Costa.
Okay, everyone, we move on to our 10th bout on the card. It is Iran taking on China in the super featherweight division. Contested over 4 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, we've got Arsalan Dastparvar, and in the blue corner, we've got Qiang Wang. So, like Peter Denman said, Arsalan has a lot of experience in amateur boxing. So let's see how that can translate into the pro ranks now, making his second professional bout.
Yeah, Arsalan is a champion in Iran. He was a champion in Sweden. Great amateur background. Big right hand gets upstairs. But Qiang Wang has definitely got a lot of people supporting him here. It may be his professional debut, but he's still got a lot of experience in the boxing world. Big right hand downstairs for Qiang Wang. Very good start. Both fighters very active. Great counter shots here by Arsalan as well.
Yeah, Wang happy to just go forward. And wants to, not going to play the nonsense of trying to land points on the outside. Gets tagged there by Arsalan.
And Arsalan using that amateur background. Lots of step backs, lots of inside boxing, just really hammering away to the head and upstairs as well and downstairs, going to the body. And as soon as he gets nice and low, he's getting these shots off the elbows and just landing a nice right hand upstairs.
Arsalan staying nice and light on his feet. Right hand there from Arsalan, and Qiang trying to pounce on him in Arsalan's own corner, but Arsalan wisely gets out of the way.
Yeah, almost off balance there, almost could have caused a knockdown, and we've seen it happen before, but both fighters really putting on a display of beautiful boxing here. Inside aggression, but very calculated fighting. No clinching at all, but inside fighting. Beautiful stuff to see.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Jimmy. Really, really good boxing from these two. Let's see if they can keep it up for 4 rounds if they need to.
And that's the key. Can you keep this pace for 4 rounds? Usually amateur boxers can, but a nice jumping jab there by Qiang Wang.
Jab there from Qiang Wang. Trying to go upstairs, but Arsalan using his footwork to get himself out of trouble and goes back into the center of the ring. Jab here from Arsalan. Double jab. 3 jabs in a row there for Arsalan.
Beautiful jab, and we've said it before, you can win a fight on a jab alone, and that's what Arsalan's doing right now, using that jab beautifully. When he lands the jab, he doesn't reset, he just starts firing shot after shot, and we're just seeing this right now. Arsalan executing his game plan brilliantly right now, but Wang hanging in this fight and still proving he's very, very tough. He's just trying to find the openings out right now.
I've had right there from Qiang Wang. Arsalan still popping out that jab. It's been the cornerstone so far for Arsalan in this fight. Really impressive to see. Like you like to say, Jimmy, everything off the jab. It's a really good way just to sort of build your tempo up, build your momentum. And we see here, good flurry there from Arsalan.
And you know, 4-round fights, Ali, you cannot take any rounds off to work out your opponent. It's just go time, pedal to the metal. And that's what we're seeing. Arsalan, you know, with his amateur background, often you're fighting 3, 4, 5-round fights. So this is perfect for Arsalan. But Wang, for his professional debut, held his own. He's still in this fight. We've got 3 more rounds to go.
Yeah, Arsalan just kept himself in that round. Was able to just keep landing the punches, the jab on Wang. But Wang just was happy to walk through it. Just walk through fight, to land his own clubbing shots. We see this on the replay here. That right hand just hitting the guard of Arsalan, but still giving Qiang a bit of confidence. He knows he can walk into Arsalan's backyard. He knows he can hurt him. He knows he can land punches on him.
And I do like what Wang is doing. He's staying active, he's staying busy. Usually the amateur fighters, they can't box on the inside. They're not taught to be inside fighters. So Wang has got to get on the inside and make it uncomfortable for his opponent. But he's got to start using that jab, but not just going for the head. Going to the chest with the jab will definitely do the same job.
Okay, here we go. We are all set for round number 2. Chris Sanyadek just telling both fighters to keep their heads up. We don't want to clash their heads here. That's always just completely kills any fight in boxing.
And we've seen it many times before. It's a good reminder from our referee. But here we are, second round. A very fast start from both of these fighters. But again, Arsalan behind that jab, on that back foot when he needs to be, and pressing forward when he needs to be. Wang has got to find an answer on how to get behind and beat the jab of Arsalan.
There's Wang slipping and dipping, trying to get himself past that jab, but not having a lot of effects, just not timing the jab when Arsalan is trying to pop it out.
And the veteran move there by Arsalan to push down on your opponent's neck when they get nice and low near you. But again, Wang doing what he needs to do. He needs to start firing these hooks to the body, hooks to the head. He needs to get messier in there rather than trying to outpunch Arsalan. You've just got to start digging at his body now, getting underneath these jabs. And every time you get underneath a jab, that's your cue to throw a shot to the body. Big left hand's getting through from both fighters. Arsalan fires right back with a right hand. Beautiful boxing by both of these fighters, Ali.
Yeah, Arsalan staying busy and throwing a real assault here on Qiang, going in for the kill. Backing off, though. Felt like Arsalan could have kept on causing more damage to Qiang, but backing off and saving his energy by the looks of things, Jimmy.
Wang showing his heart and his grit right now. He's not backing down. He's now marching towards Arsalan, trying to prove you're not going to be able to back me up. I can do it right back to you. But Arsalan taking that back step, does not want to punch himself out. I mean, we saw him in his previous fight. He was very cool, calm, and collected. He doesn't just throw punches and bunches for the sake of it. Big, lazy right hand gets over the top.
Yeah, able to time Qiang as soon as he came forward.
Referee giving him a bit of a warning again for pulling down the back of the neck. 1 minute to go of round number 2. And it's just been a battle of the jabs and the grit of Wang. So Arsalan outboxing, but Wang still just marching forward, doing everything he can to take the head off of Arsalan.
I mean, what is the best way to defend a jab or to parry a jab or get past a jab, Jimmy?
I mean, you've got to step in when someone's throwing a jab. You take away the length from it. You take away the range from them. Step in when they're jabbing, but also like Mike McCallum used to do, you just get underneath the jab and throw a shot right to the body. As soon as that jab is whisking by you, your shot should already be leaving and sending it into the body of your opponent.
Yeah, well, let's see if Qiang can make those adjustments. Just moments ago, he landed a good, crisp right hand. But backing off Arsalan at the moment. Arsalan moving very, very well around the ring.
You know, you look at the old school boxers as well. You know, Carlos Monzon was a master of this. Always dipping and moving underneath somebody's jab and always getting him to the body. That's exactly what he needs to do. Great right hand to the right hand there. A little bit of showboating from Arsalan. The crowd not happy with it. But what a round that was from Arsalan. But again, Wing Jan still in this fight.
What a display of Western boxing we're seeing in this fight, though. You got to give it to Wang, who's showing a big heart, still walking through fire, walking through this onslaught from Arsalan. And Arsalan put it on a boxing clinic. All started with his jab and also having a real good foundation of the footwork and being nice and cool and collective in there. What did you make of that second round, Jimmy?
I mean, I've got to agree everything you say there, because one thing we've got to not take away is that Wang is not giving up. He's still marching forward. And, you know, there comes to a point where Arsalan is hit you with every best shot he's got, but Wang is still in front of you. He's still marching down, proving what heart he's got, but Arsalan putting on an absolute beautiful boxing clinic here, showing everyone why he is the amateur champion in Sweden and Iran, and he's had all of these medals in amateur boxing, but his professional career is just starting here.
Yeah, what a bright future he has ahead of him. But let's see, we're at the halfway stage now. Let's see if Qiang can claw this one back.
I mean, 2 rounds down, you've now just got to really pull it back. He's definitely got a chance here, and this is what he needs to do. He needs to march forward and just keep coming forward with these big shots.
Yeah, the crowd absolutely loving this from Qiang. Let's see if he can keep it up. Got to try and corner Arsalan on the ropes. But Arsalan is very tricky to catch.
And this is where he needs to be. Let the crowd's energy really go through you. Keep going forward. Bounce down that gum shield. But Arsalan, again, just finding the angles, finding the timing. And there again, steps back, does not allow himself to get punched out.
Varying the shots as well, Arsalan using everything at his disposal. Straight punches, hooks, uppercuts to the head and to the body, making sure that he doesn't look predictable and moving around the ring a lot as well. Now, this takes a lot of energy from a fighter like Qiang, who just wants to have a fight in the phone booth, you know, stand in close quarters with you, and Arsalan is just making him chase him and wasting more energy for Qiang.
I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, we've just witnessed the backhand in boxing. We've seen many fighters do this before in the past. I mean, he's putting on a clinic here, and it's all respect in that ring as well. But Wang is still marching forward. He's still coming at him. He's still trying to find the opening. But again, it's like watching Naseem Hamed in his prime, just dancing around his opponent, making him miss, making him pay.
Just as you say that, Arsalan doing one of the showmanship, one of the taunts that Naseem Hamed used to like to use. Moving around very calm, very collectively here. Arsalan, let's hope he can keep this one up and doesn't leave himself open for Qiang.
But as the Tommy Morrison said, in boxing, you're only 1 punch away from the fight ending, so every second counts in boxing. Big counter right hand gets through.
Right hand here for Arsalan. Qiang landing with the right hand. Arsalan with the left hook. Arsalan almost like he's playing with his food here, or like a cat that's playing with a mouse.
Yeah, he's definitely entering the matrix here. He's just in his element right now. He knows what he's doing inside that ring. It's his time. It's his motion. He's very fluid with himself. But again, when you're up against a tough fighter, you know, the fighters from China are the very, very tough fighters. They come at you. They try and take your head off with every big hook. So again, Wang is still dangerous in this fight.
Yeah, Arsalan almost reminds me of Vasily Lomachenko, a very experienced amateur fighter who had beautiful footwork, was able to dance around the ring effortlessly and just make his opponents miss and make them pay.
And that's what we're witnessing right now. Just the beauty of boxing is make them miss, make them pay. It's the sweet science, and that's what we're witnessing right now. I'd like to see, you know, Wang just get behind the jab as well, really sit his chin behind that jab as he's marching forward, and then start winging these shots over the top, rather than just throwing random hooks. Set your hooks up while you can.
Jab there from Arsalan, and that is the end of the third round. We are going into the fourth. And we've had some great knockouts on this show this afternoon, Jimmy. But I've got to say, this has been the best fight that we've called so far. It's just been just the boxing genius of Arsalan and the heart of Qiang just staying in there and trying to fight his way back into this fight every single round. You've got to give both these two credit.
Yeah, it's absolute poetry for us. I mean, we're witnessing two very different styles, both fighting well, but it's just one of those things that one fighter's just doing it better than the other, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing these replays. There's the jab that I was talking about. You know, Wang needs to get that jab working for him. Push Arsalan up against the ropes. Get those forearms going. Release your inner Mexican style and just start going to the body whilst you can. But the one thing about the fighters from China is they never give up. They keep coming forward and they keep sending hooks upstairs. And that's what we're witnessing right now. But we're going into the fourth and final round, Ali.
Yeah, we are, and the crowd getting behind these two. What a display of boxing they put on for everyone here at World Siam Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. Here we go, fourth and final round. Qiang coming forward with a high guard, trying to keep his body a little bit low, stalking Arsalan as best he can, trying to corner him on the ropes. Arsalan not falling for it, slipping and dipping out the way.
It's a shame it's only 4 rounds. I'm sure we'd like to see plenty more just like this. What a fight it's been. Two contrasting styles, but both of them just trying to put it all out there. Great fight so far. Fourth and final round, but Wang has got to pull something out of the bag here to really win this fight.
Yeah, he's got to catch lightning here. Arsalan not staying in one place at all and just keeping busy as he's moving around the ring. I mean, right hand there from Arsalan.
The way Arsalan is boxing, it's just absolute beauty in motion right now. And again, it reminds you of these old school fighters, the ones from the 80s, the ones from the 70s. You know, Alexis Agrilla would just do this, constantly moving side and side, jabbing your opponent, dancing around them, making them miss and making them pay. And that is the beauty of the sweet science.
Swing and a miss there from Qiang. Right hand there from Arsalan on the back foot. The anticipation from Arsalan is just so beautiful to watch, because as soon as he throws his shots, he just knows that what Qiang's going to do just from reading him and using his reactions to get out of the way and find another space in the ring to land his own shots and catch Qiang off guard.
Absolutely, and you know, as we keep saying, the old style of boxing wasn't to knock your opponent out, it was to survive the entire fight with not taking as much punishment. You weren't there just to knock your opponents out because you wanted them to fight another day, maybe a week afterwards. So that's what we're witnessing right now, proving how you can win a fight without putting your opponent to the canvas.
Arsalan with a high guard this time. Looks like he's adopting some of the tactics from Qiang. Missing with the left hook there as he pivoted off. Qiang coming forward still, going to the body, twice to the body. Great body work here from Qiang.
Exactly where he needs to be. Just keep digging down, try and find one opening. As soon as you can find one weakness on your opponent, you've got to take it. He's still in this fight. He's got 1 minute to do it, but a beautiful body shot by Arsalan right underneath the elbow, and he finds it again as he dips underneath these shots. Wang still marching forward. Big left hook upstairs, just misses the target. 45 seconds of round number 4 to go.
I mean, for me, too little, too late. I feel like Qiang's found how to stop Arsalan by going to the body. I think he's going to need a real Hail Mary here to try and stop Arsalan in his tracks in the fourth and final round. We're coming up to 30 seconds now on the clock.
And as you just said, he's found the thing he needs to do, but in these 4-round fights, there's no waiting. It's all go time, and that's what we're seeing right now. If it was maybe over a 12-round fight, it could be a different story.
Uppercut there from Arsalan as he backs off, staying out of Qiang's way, keeping himself at bay with the left hook and staying nice and light on his feet.
Just dancing his way, and what a fight we have just witnessed, folks. What an absolute amazing fight between these two warriors, putting it all on the line for everyone. There was that vicious left hook upstairs, getting underneath the hook, getting underneath the jabs, just absolute beautiful boxing by both of these fighters. But Arsalan, to me, has probably put on one of the best performances I've seen tonight. Just an absolute clinic of boxing, swaying underneath every shot. Every time he made his opponent miss, he made him pay. But again, you cannot say anything bad about Wang. He kept moving forward. He had the heart of a lion. He kept going for it. But we're going to go to the official scorecards with our judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 judges' scores are the same, 36-40, and the third judge scores it 37-39. Your winner by unanimous decision, Arsalan dastparvar. Moving on to 2-0. Arsalan, congratulations. You've had a deep amateur background. And this was your second pro fight. You did very well. He actually gave you some trouble, but you managed to get the victory. How are you feeling? Talk to me.
Honestly, I'm feeling my level is so much higher than this. I never get any punches. And I want the World Championship title. Soon, inshallah.
เขาก็ได้บอกว่านะครับเขารู้สึกว่าฝีมือของเขาเนี่ยช่างเหนือกว่าระดับนี้ที่เขาต่ออยู่เหลือเกินครับเขาอยากที่จะไปชิงแชมป์โลกแล้วครับ Wow, congratulations. Thank you very much.